is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
All right, y'all, here we are. The last beer of the 2016 SJPorr Challenge. I'm pumped and a little sad, but here we go. This is the 15-16 2016. So this is traditional meets modern. It is a Munich style Helles. So the first lager, I believe this is the first lager I have had in the competition. So kudos to you. Awesome, excuse me. Awesome idea. Kudos for putting a lager into this. This was brewed in December of 2016, mid-December actually, or it was bottled mid-December, so it's actually older than that. 4.4 ABV, 30 IBU. This is actually the modern twist on this Munich style Helles beer. It is dry hopped. And I want to make sure I get it right. Dry hopped with Centennial. And it is actually also bottle conditioned. So, to the brewer, well done. That is an awesome combo to go for in this competition. Let's get it open. And I like the large format bottle as well. Oh, that's pretty. Woo! It's got a little lively carb on it. But gosh, that is probably the most clear beer that I've seen in this competition so far. Look at that! It is ridiculous. It's got a healthy head on it. Kind of a mix of, it's kind of got a fluffy meringue kind of top to it, but it's got some larger bubbles mixed in there. And I mean, that is beyond commercial grade clarity there. That is beautiful. It's a straw color, not light, kind of mid straw color. Nice golden hues to it. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's get a nose. I will admit, I do not have much experience with Munich Helles. And especially not ones that are dry hopped. You do get a little bit of the dry hop on the nose. Even, it's interesting that this was bottled in December, so I imagine it was at the very least mid-November when it was brewed, and it's mid-March now. But you still get a little bit of that that dry hop on the nose. Kind of a citrusy, slightly piney nose from the Centennial. But it's not dominating. There's kind of a nice biscuity malt character behind it. And it smells really clean, which you would expect and hope from a lager. No off aromas whatsoever. So we're going to jump into this. Cheers. Look at that thing. That is beautiful. Ooh. Did you see how quick succession I took my 3 sips? That's really nice. Clean, clean, clean fermentation. No kind of diacetyl compounds that sometimes you get in a lager. So really well done fermentation character. It's very clean, crisp at the end of the palate. The hop character is definitely there. It's more in the flavor than it actually is in the nose. You get some piney notes to it, but I don't use it as a descriptor a lot, and especially not usually with a Centennial beer, but it's kind of got a dank character to it. It's kind of got a dankness to it that does really meld well with the lager. It's got kind of a little bit of a fruitiness to it, and it's not a fruity ester. It's a fruitiness from that hop. And interesting because the hop character is a little bit more complex than I would have expected from a purely Centennial or a predominant Centennial hopped beer. I don't know what it was done, what was done in the boil, but I imagine it was really minor if it wasn't noted, because the Centennial was really all that was noted. There's a hint of a berry character there that I didn't expect from Centennial, but it's pretty complex, along with kind of a grainy, biscuity malt profile, clean fermentation, crisp, really nice beer. Kind of a medium mouthfeel, not too light on the palate. Spot on carb. About medium carb with it. I wouldn't want it. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. I wouldn't really want it any higher or lower. I think it's pretty perfect. Woo! Sorry. It's really nice. The only thing, if I'm nitpicking on this, is it's got kind of a grassy character to it. And it really doesn't show up. It's odd because at the end of the palate, you get the crispness from the fermentation character and how it's pretty decently dry, but then you get a grassy character from the hops. So I would wonder how long the dry hops were in there actually. It's not off-putting. It's a note. And one thing that, like, ideally, perfect world, maybe I wouldn't want it in there, but that's about it. You see how that's kind of fallen to a little cap here, which you give it a nice swirl, and it's there, man. This is a really well done beer. Refreshing, deserves to be in the finals. Well done. Well done. I hate that this is my last one of the finals. It's been a great journey. It's a good one to end it with. To all you brewers out there, thank you. Thank you for entering the challenge. I feel blessed, fortunate for being in the finals, and it's been an absolute treat to taste all the beers out there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour the rest of this in here. Yeast or no yeast. And I will enjoy my last sips of the SJPorr challenge. Cheers, good luck. We'll see what happens. Have a good one, y'all.